Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Patrick Henderson's Meet the People on WOLB 1010 Baltimore. I believe in you and you believe in me, and I believe that we can make our dreams a reality. I was thinking yesterday at church I was going to do the song We Shall Overcome, but you know what? I'm walking in faith. We have overcome. We just got to walk into it. Amen. We have, because we know where we've come from. We've come a long ways. You know, we just need to we're not outnumbered. We're just out organized in this nation. So I bless each and every one of you, and thank you for joining us this morning here on WOLB 1010 Baltimore, where the presence of the Lord is upon us, and each and every one of you, no matter where you are, God is. And if you have that in mind and just put a smile on your face, this Blue Monday will turn to a Purple Monday, and you're going to be just fine. And here we are. Please say hello to my co-host and anchor and producer, Jason Rodriguez. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning, family. Good morning. Just want to remind everyone we are now streaming live on Facebook, Periscope, as well as YouTube, so you can check in on everybody and get to see everybody in the studio. And as always, we dedicate each and every show to the distinguished and intelligent gentleman, James C. Morant. Good morning.
Yes, we do. We miss him so much. I was saying yesterday, every time our other co-anchor, Richard Terry, who is hospitalized and needs our prayers tremendously. Because he's not very well. He is a very sick man. So we want you to pray for him and keep him in your thoughts as you go about your day. Today we have a really special show planned for you. We had hoped to do it. I told you we were going to do it last week, but logistics did not do. But many of us in Baltimore seniors have homes that have a lot of equity in them. Some of them don't have a lot of equity in them, but some of them do. You've been there 20, 30 years, and you know, you're finding it more difficult to live, just to pay utilities and eat and buy medicine and do all those things. Many years ago, my mom did it. After she retired, she did a reverse mortgage. And it not only gave her money, but she had a good time. I mean, she was doing some of everything for her before her last days. She had a different quality of living because she had cash. Because some of my relatives borrowed from her and never paid her back because, you know, she was a sweetheart. And she couldn't say no to some of her children. She couldn't say no to any of her children. But there is a way. There is a safe way. There are a lot of fears about doing a reverse mortgage. But today we have a gentleman. I reverse mortgage, and he says, "Oh, you need to talk to my cousin out there in Baltimore." And I love Neil because he is so thorough. I got one of the best insurance plans. Since I moved here in Maryland, he's always done my insurance for me and always gotten me great deals and looked out for me from a personal level. Then I hooked him up with my goddaughter, and he helped her because she was a teenager, and so they were getting ready to rip her left and right. He got her a good deal. But when he said he had a cousin that was in the reverse mortgage business and mortgage business, I said, well, I certainly want to meet him and would like to talk to him. Please say hello to Mr. Richard Myers. Good morning, Richard.
I work with Residential Mortgage Corporation
Okay.
in Largo, Maryland.
Okay.
We're a brokerage, which means that we're signed up with a lot of different lenders. So we have basically every program out there available to you.
Wow. Well, as I said, my mom's did this and it really freed her up and gave her cash to do things. She had to do some things around the house.
Start to pay the debt back now. Mm-hmm. With a HECM, you don't have to pay it back until you move, sell, or die. Mm-hmm. Now, that doesn't mean you don't, if you want to, make a monthly. In that when you're lent money, it's not for free. There's an interest rate, and interest will accrue on the money you borrow. Mm-hmm. So if you want the balance to stay low or where it was on day one, you could pay the interest. But the idea was to free up that monthly income that you receive, that you could have it for other things than paying back that principal and interest.
So you're saying there's two ways to do it. They could just let it sit there. And what is normally the interest rate?
Divide it by 12 months, and that's how much interest would add each month.
And that would add each month. And that if it just accrues and it's done once a year, I think you told me letting it accrue to the end of the year is the best way to do it.
Annual adjusting, which means your rate is fixed for 1 year at a time.
Oh, okay.
And then after 12 months, depending what the LIBOR has done, if it's gone up or gone down, that's where your interest rate will be.
That will be. And you can pay it, or you can just let it accrue and pay it when they sell the house. They have that here in Maryland.
No, they do.
Oh, really?
And you don't have to be 62.
Oh, no?
No, it's based on your income. The homeowner's tax credit, HTC. You can go online, Google homeowner's tax credit. It's in the state of Maryland. Based on what your income is, you can get a certain reduction in your property taxes.
Wow. Let's repeat that one more time. It's called the homeowner tax
Credit,
credit.
HTC.
HTC. And they can just go on maryland.gov to get this, to find it.
They could just Google homeowner's tax credit and find it.
All right.
But you would agree that's for first-time buyers?
No.
No.
What I was saying is first, in an FHA loan, if you were buying a home for the first time,
We're on the
there's
same
that
page.
program.
We're on the same page.
For the HECM, it's a requirement of the program.
Regardless.
Independent third party that the family doesn't have to worry is trying to sell you something. Southern District, they divide it up north, south. You have to have $529 left over after figure.
Folks like me, I'm Ebonics and I'm illiterate.
Me too.
but I like the way you lay it out, and I think our community would really have a great opportunity to have you come. I'm talking about multiple communities. We wouldn't dare want to bring you to the 250 communities we have in this city, but the way that you present it, and you make it very clear and very plain.
Well, thank you.
I think that's what we need more of in our
Tax credit, and for 2019 household income, if your income is $20,000, the most your property taxes would be is $780 a year.
Wow.
And taxes were $2,000. Now, for each additional $1,000 of income, you'd add about $90 to that $1,680.
Well, I would hasten to say, Matt, we would love to have you, and we would love to be your host.
Yeah,
I just think the way you present it, it feels good. It feels good, and it sounds good.
Honest, yes.
And the concerns that I have, I'm straight up. I'm gonna give you my questions and concerns, and I like the way you answer them. And I did a little homework. Nothing you said so far is incorrect.
Right. And he's
That's
saying
why I wrote things down.
Yes,
Make sure
man,
I don't
yes,
mess
yes.
up.
Okay, we've got Renita online too. Bubby, I'm gonna get to you later. Just hold on. Renita, are you there?
Yes.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I was wondering, do they have any type of brochures for people that own a home? Like my daughter had inherited a home, but then they resold the mortgage, and she didn't know they had sold the mortgage to another company. It almost went up for foreclosure.
What, she was making payments to the original servicer?
It was but she was making the payments to the original person, and they had sold it, but she didn't know they had sold it to another company.
Well, that original servicer is supposed to send those payments over to the new servicer to make sure that that doesn't happen. But if she's in trouble now facing foreclosure, what she should do is contact a HUD counseling agency and explain the situation. The reason I say that is it's that independent third party that gets in between the client and the servicer. Because when we try to do it by ourselves, we're just that one person against that big giant.
Okay.
And that third party, that HUD counseling agency, called loss mitigation. And I don't think they're going to charge you for that.
Okay.
What part of the city do you live in, my sister?
I live down in Arnold, Anne Arundel County.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe we need to move this around, not just prejudicially try to get Baltimore City to take advantage of it. I just think this information that you're providing, Richard, is so vital.
It is.
It's vital. It really is.
Renita, listen, I'm so happy that you called.
And I'm happy you helped me here.
Well, we're happy to be here. That's
And
why
you heard
we're
what he
here.
said, the HUD counseling.
Right, a HUD-approved counseling agency.
And how does she find them? She Googles?
Just Google.
Okay.
Just Google
Yeah,
HUD Counseling Agency.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
sweetheart.
you so
Baltimore,
much.
Druid
Thank you.
Heights is one.
Okay. All right, Renita. All right, we're going to go to Caroline. Hi, Caroline. Welcome to Patrick Henderson's Meet the People. Do you have a question or comment?
Yes, I do have a question.
Go right ahead.
Just a little bit ago, he said something about he was trying to say how much your property tax would be if you made $20,000 or so.
Yep, on the homeowner's tax credit.
Right, and
I s-
know that when I'm looking at mine are definitely more than that. I'm in the city and I make less than $20,000. So is that the reason why, or what?
Your property taxes are what they are, but this program, when you apply for it, and you'll have to send in your last 2 years' tax returns, but this is for total household income. Though you'll get a credit, so that the max you're going to pay is $780.
So that's just with this program. It would be that.
Right, and then every year you have to show your financial information to show that $20,000 is what you're making, and then you're approved for that credit again.
So, because at present I'm on disability, and I'm definitely not making that. And I know it's not like we tend not to get a tax statement because I'm not
Well,
getting.
your 1099, whatever can verify what your income is.
They send you a statement for disability at the end of the year, don't they? Saying that what was paid and what is taxable. No.
Absolutely.
Can you?
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you very much. Now, what do I do to get in this program? Because it's done. It's happening.
All right.
Homeowner.
I'm going to be in this. I need to.
I'm on my phone right. Well, you know what? Let's go back a second. On this says, how can I apply?
Are you talking about the reverse mortgage? Or are you
No,
talking
we're
about?
talking about the homeowner tax credit
Okay.
that's available to all of us. We don't have to be 92.
Okay.
You can get it if
The
you're
homeowner's
25.
tax credit.
All right, he's giving you that right
Homeowner's
now.
tax credit.
And if you're
I was
listening,
thinking about the reverse, but
Here's the
definitely
phone, 10-767-5900.
All right.
Well, Richard, I think there's a more important number. We need your number. Email address and what time you home today.
My number is 410-303-7889.
those are my numbers. And God has blessed
You
my
good,
life
huh?
with it. Oh, yes. Another good sign.
Oh, this is so
man.
informative.
Right here, you're listening to Patrick Henderson's Meet the People. 410-481-1010. Call in, man. I tell you, this first 15, 20 minutes, first 30 minutes have been blockbusters. So don't you touch that dial. Welcome back to Patrick Henderson's Meet the People. Oh my goodness, we are on it this morning, and you getting the 411 for real. I mean the 4411 for real about reverse mortgages and also other information that is pertinent. If you're paying a lot of property taxes, he just told us how we can get those lowered based on our income and our age.
I think we need to do
Age doesn't matter. It's just your income.
Oh, just income.
And in the district in Washington, D.C., it is based on age.
Oh, in
But
Washington,
in
D.C.
Maryland, no, it's based on your income.
Oh, wow. Oh, so somebody 50 years old can do that too?
Oh, yeah.
Get up. Did y'all hear this? I didn't know that.
I didn't either. I think most of us didn't.
Yeah, the homeowners tax credit program.
Okay.
HTC.
Based on income.
And you mentioned a community development group. What was the name that you gave?
Community development group. Oh.
Did you
the
say
HUD.
Druid Heights?
Yeah, the
Druid Heights.
There's
Oh.
a HUD-approved counseling agency, Druid
And
Heights.
they're right in our area. We
Okay.
can ask them.
Okay.
That's Anthony Presley. Anthony
Okay.
Presley is the director of Druid Heights CDC.
Patrick actually has the list because I had to provide him a counseling list.
Okay. We got to do this.
Oh man,
We
we
gotta
do.
do
We are
this.
doing it.
Wells is on there.
I know St. Ambrose was on there for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Mike. I remember you called earlier. This is Patrick Henderson. Meet the People. Do you have a question or comment, sir?
Yeah, I have a comment. How you doing, Patrick?
I'm blessed of the Lord. And
Is
we
this
blessed
Money
of the
Mike?
people.
Yeah, this is Money Mike.
Hey, Money Mike.
This is event Saturday.
Yes.
Good job, Doc. Good job. But look, you're always doing a lot for the community. So first, let me first say that I'm not a financial advisor, but I do know a little bit about money.
Okay.
Now, what I would suggest to the people, if you're going to buy a home for the first time, first of all, get 3 to 6 months of emergency funds. Because, see, you want the house to be a blessing and not a curse. And in most cases, what can go wrong will go wrong. Your sump pump will go up. Your basement will flood. Your wash machine and dryer, they'll go up. The central air conditioner, if it's not checked by a reputable servicer or a technician, it'll give you problems. I wasn't aware of that. And I'm actually selling my houses, so I don't know. But look, this guy's great. He's good. And also, let's talk about term life insurance because we all need it.
Family, he is dapper as normal
Well,
today.
I tell
he
you
looks
what.
like a Sigma's got on that blue tie.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, God is good. Man,
God
my
is
phone
great.
started ringing this morning, and it didn't stop. I just
This one was, would you come out to a neighborhood association meeting? Because I'm down here in Southwest Baltimore with Southwestern High School, and I just found out over the years that it's running this neighborhood association, but I'm trying to bring to the black owners that we got a little mega system going on because we all in one area and we 90% ownership. So
What, you in the Frederick area before you get up to Hilton?
Yeah, right with Southwestern High School.
No. Could use some assistance in the South.
Value State because you see
Exactly.
the sign we put on the corners that we call it Mount Olivet Historic Community. So we trying to stabilize it just like Light Street, Fort Avenue did.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like this. Why don't you give us a number to reach you, Doc? Would you write it down, or you already know?
Let's do this. He's got the pen and paper. Take my number. I promise through the great Patrick Henderson show, we're going to collaborate with you. Communities coming together, helping one another. That's what makes it work. My number's public, 410-669-VOTE, 410-669-8683. That's my number. We would love to partner with your neighborhood. Timothy Bridges' neighborhood isn't too far from yours. I'm certain you probably met Timothy Bridges. He's on the Central Committee. He's president of one of the neighborhoods right next to you. We got to connect. This is such vital information, and we got somebody that we know is giving us the right information, and we trust. And we trust.
And the whole thing, they empowering themselves. At least clean, putting trash out right. All this go with the value of your home.
Yes, keep it up.
Here's what I need you to do to help me help you. We got to get a location. You know you have a senior building there. You have a middle elementary school in your area. Get one of those locations, tell them what we want to do. We want to give information to the community because we got to get you to do the legwork to set up the location where we can have this event.
And we'll set a date.
Well, we can have it at my church.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
Yeah, because it's right there on South Duke.
All right, very good. Listen, we're going to keep going, but Doc, you got Doc's number. Call him. Y'all set up a date, and we'll confer with Mr. Myers, and we'll set this up where we can come and let him talk to the people. Thank you, Mark, so much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate everything.
All right. Let me see here. We got another Mark here. Get used to this new phone. Hi, Mark. Welcome. Thank you for holding.
Hey, how y'all doing, guys?
All right, brother Mark Cannon. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Thanks for buying that pie Saturday, man. I hope you didn't eat it all by yourself.
I don't know who. I don't know who pie that was, but that was an awesome pie, man. Hey, man, you keep the good work up, man.
Look, all I got to tell you, Mark, is you are addicted. You don't know that you've been addicted to those pies. Well, we got everybody aboard the pie to be addicted to them. And Patrick made what? You made 2 of them?
I made 5 of them.
He made 5 of them.
Yes, I did.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Look, I'm just glad, guys, because I'm trying to eat now. I got to get ready for a colonoscopy tomorrow, so y'all know what you got to do.
Bless your heart. Yes, Lord.
So I tore the rest of that pie up last night. But,